Kumar, your SS teacher. So today we can discuss one new lesson from geography, the Earth in the solar system. I think that everyone have a previous knowledge about what is the Earth, and we are living the Earth. In solar system, in our planets, Earth have only the life. Life beings and presence of air we can see more in Earth. So on this planet, solar system, sun, everything we can discuss in our chapter, Earth in the solar system. When we look at the sky, we can see very tiny shining objects, large in number. Many tiny shining objects we can see, large number in our sky. The tiny shining objects are bright and dim. Some are very bright and some are very dim. And all this one is appear look the one twinkling. The twinkling always. So these of in our sky, tiny shining objects are very bright and dim, and they are always one twinkling. Among this solar system, Moon is one of the satellites of our Earth. Moon is one and only satellite of our Earth, and Moon is appear different times and different shapes and different positions. You must not look every time in your world unanimously. The shape is not common in every time. Every time we can see it, and it appear in different time. It have different shapes and it also appear in the different positions. That's a feature of the Moon. One and only satellite of our Earth. Human beings send a lot of artificial satellites, but it is a natural satellite of our Earth, Moon. And full moon only once we can see in our year. That full moon is called full moon night or Purnima. Full moon only we can see once. That is called full moon night or Purnima. I will show one picture of the full moon. So full moon only once in a time, that is called full moon night or Purnima. After full moon night or Purnima, mainly 14 days after, we can see this moon in their shape. That moon is called new moon night or locally called Amavasya. So after the 14 days of the full moon, then we can see this moon. That moon is called new moon night. New moon night have one more name, that is called Amavasya. Amavasya is one name of this fortnight one, especially the new moon night. And in that full moon, new moon night or the Amavasya period, we can see sky in very clear way. In that time, our sky is very clear. And sunlight also always hidden them. So I will show the picture of the new moon night or the Amavasya. It may be very clear. So and that after time of the full moon or mainly the new moon night is very, especially the sky is very clear one. Clear night we can see in that time. And every celestial bodies in daytime it is not visible. Our sunlight is hide everyone. Because of the presence of sunlight and energy, in daytime these celestial bodies including stars, moons, earth and every planet we can see. Because of their sunlight. The most powerful sunlight we can see in the daytime. And so now we can discuss what is celestial bodies. Celestial bodies are including the sun, moon, then shining objects and especially the night sky is very attractive one. Celestial bodies are including the sun, moon, shining objects, stars, comets, then meteoroids, and everybody is including celestial bodies. These celestial bodies are visible mainly in the night sky. Night sky is very attractive one. Among the celestial bodies, sun is one of the celestial bodies, and sun is a star. It's the center of our solar system, and sun is very hot and made up of the gases. Especially the stars are very hot and made up of the gases, and the stars are emitting always heat and light. These stars are always emitting the heat and light. So, one of the best example of the celestial bodies and star is called Sun. Sun is center of the solar system, very hot, made up of different gases and emit always the heat and light. So these are the points we are discussing in today's session. First one we discuss about the sky. We can see a lot of tiny objects. Some are bright and some are dim. All it is appearing in our twinkling one. And moon is appearing in different times and shapes and positions in our year, in an year. So full moon only we can see once in an year. That full moon position is called full moon night or Purnima. Then we discuss that after 14 days of the full moon, we can see the moon. That is called new moon night, or locally called Amavasi. In that Amavasi period, our sky is very clear. Clear night we can see the our Amavasi. Clear night we can see Amavasi period. And especially in the daytime, we can see the celestial bodies, stars, planets, comets, and other. Because sunlight is hard on these celestial bodies. Celestial bodies mean by the sun, moon, shining objects and night sky is very clear. The best examples of the stars is the sun. Sun means or the star is very hot, made up of the gases and emit always the heat and light. So this is what first part of our chapter. Okay, dear students, I once again like to repeat the previous area that we discussed in the today's class. First we discuss about our solar system. In our sky we can see lot of celestial bodies, stars, comets, planet, sun and different these types of the celestial bodies. In the night sky we can see all these elements, stars, comets and planet and somewhat like that. And now Earth we see that we have one satellite that is called moon. Moon is the natural satellite of one and only satellite of our Earth. In moon is appear in our sky in different shapes and it is not every time we can see the moon. Their shape and their position and their location is entirely different one. It is changing always. In some month we can see the moon in the full shape. That is commonly called full moon. Okay. And after the 14 days, we can see this moon. That day is called Amavasi. Already sharing the picture of this one, this Amavasi and this one, new moon also. Not full moon, new moon. Then after that we will discuss that. In a daytime, all the celestial bodies we can see the celestial bodies. Reason is that in daytime only with the presence of the sun, we can see these celestial bodies. These celestial bodies, everyone is what? Someone is dim, someone is what? Lightening. Someone is got the light from the our sun. Planetic moon in the our moon, not moon, the Earth, Saturn and everyone got the light from sun. So someone are twinkling and someone are light and someone are dim. Then later we discuss that these celestial bodies together. Sun, then star, then planet and comet and asteroids, everybody is called celestial bodies. Among these celestial bodies, one of the most important celestial bodies is called especially our star. Star is one of the most important celestial bodies. The best example of the star is sun. Sun is the center of solar system. That area we will discuss in the last time. And that's the area. The next after that one we can discuss the night sky. In night sky, various patterns formed by these celestial bodies. A group of stars, especially a group of stars, formed various patterns in the night sky. That pattern of this star is called constellations. That is called constellation. The best example of the constellation that is Ursa Major or Big Bear. In a night sky, our group of stars are formed one pattern. In a night sky, various patterns are formed by a group of stars. That pattern is called constellations. Constellations, best example, Ursa Major or the Big Bear. For example, if at the time of the some night we can see star, it's lot of stars we can see in sky. Number of the stars are appear in the night, some of the day. In that time, if we are looking the sky, if we are looking the stars, group of stars, we feel like it is an image, it is an one figure. It look like an animal, it look like a flower, it look like a somewhat one bear or the other type of the animal. So this group of stars are formed one pattern. That pattern is called constellation. Best example, Ursa Major or the Big Bear. So I would like to share the picture of the constellations here. So it may be very clear. So look at that picture. Okay. And some of the constellation that is easily recognizable. So we can easily recognize that constellations. Best example, Smart Bear or the Saptarishi. Saptarishi is a group of 7 stars or the 7 sages or the priest. Rishi in our India it was called priest. So easily recognizable constellation is best example Smart Bear, otherwise called Saptarishi. Saptarishi. Sapta means 7. Group of 7 stars or the group of 7 sages or the saint or religious persons. In historically now India, there is a sage is a priest. So easily recognizable constellation is the Smart Bear or Saptarishi. Sapta means 7, a group of 7 stars. They form one figure, a pattern. Of the one Rishi. And in ancient time, people are using our stars, especially in the night, to find out the direction. In ancient time, people are depending star for find out the directions for their work journey. In that type of the directions and the stars, best example North Star. North Star always locating in night sky north part of their land, their area. So this North Star have one more name, Pole Star. Pole Star is called North Star. In ancient times, people are using to find out directions in night, some stars position. With the help of the stars, they find out the direction of their journey and place. If it is north, south, east or west. So that example for that stars is the North Star. North Star denoting the north direction. And it was called, this North Star denoting the north direction is called Pole Star. It is called Pole Star. I will also sharing the picture of the Pole Star. Pole Star you can see, especially we can understand the idea. What is the Pole Star? So Pole Star always looking in the north part, so people can easily understand the north direction. They're checking the North Star. They're starting the journey. And next one, someone not their own what heat and light, some celestial bodies. They are lit by the light of the stars. The celestial bodies are called planets. In our solar system, especially in our universe, some of the our celestial bodies, they have not their own heat and light, but they lit by the light of the stars. That type of the celestial bodies are called planets. Planets, that word is derived from one Greek word, planete. Planete. That's a Greek word. Planete is one Greek word. From this planete, this Greek word, planet a word is derived. This planete Greek word is meant by wandering, always wandering. From that planete Greek word, the word called planet is derived. So at present we have 8 planets. Among these 8 planets, one is our Earth, Mercury, then Earth, Venus, Neptune, then Saturn, Jupiter, then Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. So among these one, our Earth is one of the planets. So this planet, that word is derived from one Greek word, planete. Planete means by the wanderers. So I am just sharing the picture of the 8th planet in the solar system. So it may be very clear. So what is again? In ancient time, for finding direction in night, people are dependent upon position of the stars. Among these, one of the star is called North Star. North Star is denoting the north direction. That is called Pole Star. Then another name of the North Star is called Pole Star. And someone in our solar system or our universe not have their own light and heat. They depend upon the star for getting light and heat. That type of celestial bodies is called planet. Best example of the planet is called our Earth. Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Mercury, Venus. So these are the one planet. And this planet, this word derived from one Greek word, planete. Planete mean by wanderers. Always they roaming or the wandering. So we have 8 planets. This 8th planet gets light from the sun. This 8th planet gets light and heat from sun. So that's about what about today's class. So we discussed in this today's class about the Earth, then our sky, our celestial bodies called stars, moon we discussed, Amavasi and Purnima we discussed that, Purnima we discussed. Then we discuss about the sun and their importance. Then we discuss about night sky, especially constellations. Example for the constellation is the Ursa Major or the Big Bear. The Smart Bear Saptarishi is the other constellation. We discuss that role of the North Star or Pole Star. The final we discuss the planet. Planet and the 8th planet in our solar system. So I hope that is very clear. If you have any further doubt, then you can get into our live session. In live session, I will explain more deeply in this part. Okay.